So yesterday, the ones that fell on the floor, we have status with negotiation in reverse. And then a little bit further, we have discrimination with rebellion in reverse. So we're no more, perhaps we're no longer going against this or dealing with this rebellion with when we discriminate. It's like we're picking one out of four, perhaps. But there's no more negotiating with this. It's almost like with this status, maybe it is like it looks like this one is being out of the negotiation, maybe discriminated against. You know, there's no more rebellion and escape is in reverse. That's what was on the floor. What up, Jeannie? Hey, gorgeous. How are you? And we have fulfillment at the bottom. We're going to pull some tarot. See what it says for the collective with the timing at the bottom. All in divine timing. Star Lava Deuce Deuce, Raul, my beautiful people. What's up, everybody? I love you guys. Love to love ya. Oh, okay. Oh my God, so many fiery energy. We have the integrity with this right behind there. And then we had this come out with the Ace of Wands with the inspiration. So we do have some kind of integrity thing. Maybe this is our inner child, or it's almost like the strength. Through generations, or maybe without looking, right? This integrity, this inspiration, this is where this is coming from, behind here. Whatever this, this is the King of Wands. He's coming with this courage, with this strength. And it's almost like I'm coming with my inner child, with this lion, tiger, lion, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And the harmony is in reverse. It's almost like we're leaving some kind of disharmony, or perhaps we're shining the light on it. It's almost like all this rain coming down is almost like the fire is being shined on it. It's being sucked away, right? With this is this even balance. This is this timing, all in divine timing, balancing. It says, with this is the masculine and the feminine coming together. This has something to do with the eclipse energy, with the sun energy. Maybe it is this Venus in Aries energy I'm feeling with the alchemist. It's almost like we're digging from I heard the nocturnal fire. So maybe it is some kind of fire in the night with the fool, with the wisdom keeper in reverse. Maybe it says like this fool is not keeping the wisdom. He's not learning the lesson. Maybe he needs to meet the new king, the king of respect. This king, it's almost like the harboring this new bird. Harboring a new bird. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? What up, BBR? Hey, Red. Raul. Fire, I love you. How are you? Darling, I'm cool. Didn't need a man to do it. You don't need a man to do nothing. I mean, perhaps something. The Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Alright. SS, what's up? Yeah, Red and Raul are here. Yay. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. We're gonna see what this tarot says. Should we play a game? Let me know what y'all want to do. Okay. Ooh. Remember I said that in the dark? This King of Cups was behind that, too. It's almost like there's been some kind of deception or backstabbing. the broken wings here that says, you know, it's like these words crushed, leaving our cup empty. Perhaps with this explorer, though, we're on a whole new mission with the Mother Nature in reverse. Perhaps this does have something to do with the Empress, the not the Mama. Perhaps it's something that we're holding on to. This is why we need that inspiration. See, the inspiration's at the top. The inspiration's at the top. Alright, with the death in reverse. Oh, yeah. Look behind the death. The Queen of Wands in reverse. And the gratitude. And this is why perhaps the Mother Nature's in reverse. Maybe this is the mother, that Queen of Wands in reverse. She's burning herself, holding on to what needs to be let go. Which behind there, perhaps what we're missing is this gratitude. It's like gratitude will release it all. It will release this from the center of the heart. See? With this explorer, maybe this is what we're learning, or what we're, it's like setting off sail in the night. In the night. Johnny Mage, we summon you. Joby Master, what's up? Long time no see. Okay, I'm gonna do a Joe Gun of the Street Runner. All my people are here. What's up? Love you guys. I like games, but we need to set rules first. I'm dealing. I'm the dealer. You forget. What is up? What is up, everybody? Alright, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna pick a card. Whatever card goes in the chat. We'll go in order. That's the rules. We go in order. First come, first serve. Oh, alright, this is the card. Surrender. Surrender to this opposition. And this is really stepping into the 4. It's almost like letting that heart shine. Remember this? Okay, so put like a sun or some kind of shining, maybe a 5. With the 8 of Cups in reverse. And perhaps we have to go back to summon something. I don't know why I said that. I wanted to say back to clean it up. It's almost like this was a mess that made everything a mess. This was a fight that made everything a mess. With this, we're surrendering. So going back to clean it up, or to make it better than before we left. Oh, nice to see you and hear you too. Yeah, it's been so long. So yeah, put a shining sun if you want a reading. Joby Master. Heartbreak in reverse. Heartbreak. Ooh-ah. Is this the collective? Yeah, this is the collective. Alright, Star Lover, you're first. The first sun. That's me. What up, Tiffany? How you doing? Alright, Star Lover, deuce, deuce. Here we go. Here we go. Well, we knew that was for the collective playing the game. Alright. Well, we had some kind of separation. Perhaps from this job, or from this King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's here and gone again, bringing us into some kind of wish come true. With the 9, and here we have another 9 here. Maybe this is bringing us some kind of outside help. Another King in reverse. Maybe this is the masculine, feminine side of ourselves that's separating. And it's like, oh, this side wants this and this side wants this. There's been a severage. With the eclipse, perhaps this has something to do with it. Maybe this is something that we're relearning or dropping it all. If this isn't somebody coming to take something or pull it down, this is us separating from this king. He's here and then gone again. Perhaps what we're surrendering to with the 9 of Cups, this is like the wish come true. Stepping into what we desire. You put a sun. You put a sun or a 5 to be in line. Heartbreak, hi there. What up, Tiffany? Sorry, I meant what do you have to do to be in line? Yes, put a sun. Put a sun or a 5 and you go next. Who's next? What up, Tiffany? How do you do? I love you guys. Thank you for being here. We need to smoke these cards out and maybe get out the gold foiled tarot. What do you guys think? Alright, Joby Master, you're next. You're welcome. Star level deuce deuce. Alright, Joby Master. He said something about a situation. I don't know, but the cards know. I don't know what I say anyway. You have to use your intuition when deciphering the messages. I have no fucking clue. We just thank God. Alright. Joby Master. Yes, smoke those out. You know it. They need it. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe this is some kind of help. Alright, Joby Master. What do you need to see here and now? Right now. Oh, the King of Swords. So we have to be cerebral. I don't know why that came up. Perhaps this is like really adamant about making a decision because we do have the 2 of Swords here in reverse. More like maybe this is totally ripping this off. This was the Capricorn reading where they were like 911, 12, 13, 14. This is really seeing what we didn't see. Oh, okay. So maybe this is severing from the heart or really releasing this. It's almost like maybe we're going against the flow with the imagination. It's like we're seeing this from a different point of view. This is the card that I say it's there, but we never seen it before, so we don't know it's there. It could be there for months until we become aware of it. But it's almost like this has become, maybe this is a secret that we're now seeing that's really bringing us out of the flow. Alright, and all this in the deep subconscious underneath, starting with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, right behind her is the Devil. Oh, deception in reverse. Joy in reverse. There's that heartbreak in reverse, the 3 of Swords with the Temperance. Alright, so this is bringing us to this waiting period, perhaps a spot where we're finally looking at something logically with no anxiety, right? With no fear, with looking at the facts, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, she's really, alright, we're gonna, I don't know which one to start. If we start with the Queen of Pentacles, she's really, it's like being drawn to something. I don't really think this Devil is bad, but even though he does have these people chained up, it's almost like this is what she's addicted to or what we're doing every day. Perhaps she's finally seeing this, like looking at this, and it's like the wool's off her eyes. She's now seeing it with bright-eyed. I'm hearing bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Perhaps this is why she's coming in as the Queen of Pentacles, like finally knowing her worth, standing in her responsibility. I don't know why I keep on saying that. With the Joy in reverse, it's almost like now this is ripped off our eyes. Yeah, something's definitely been ripped off your eyes. It's like now perhaps it does bring like a lack of joy or some kind of depression or, a hiding. The heartbreak is now recovering with the Temperance is this healing that what we're waiting for, some kind of balance, right? It's all in divine timing. This is what's getting cleared away. It's all the things that was stuck in the flow. It's almost like, stagnant in state. This is all the shit, like pushing it down. SS got a list. Where at? What up, Divine R. Pooja? How you doing? Jody. Ooh. Alright, Jeannie, you're next. Where's the list? What list? Alright, Jeannie, you're up. I didn't see no list. Where? Interesting reading, thank you. I'll keep a detached attitude, yes. She's on the second one, you're next. Divine, wow, that's a lovely name. Alright, Jeannie, this is for you. Alright. Jeannie. Ooh. Alright, where is this new beginning taking us? Ooh. To the Two of Cups. Alright, and then we have these two from the last reading. So, like every time, this is how it happens. It's almost like looking at all these options brings us a new fork in the road. I heard perhaps this is where, you know, we're definitely coming up out of the darkness, out of the dark clouds into the light, where we're being met. We're being met. Maybe this is this couple. It's weird. It's almost like their desire to be together, but it's almost like there's something in the middle separating them. But then here comes the Queen of Pentacles. Like, I need to feed it. I need to take care. I need to mother this. Right? There's some kind of stubbornness here. What up, Miss Thang? I like your name. Jeannie, didn't you already put a star? Alright, SS, you're up next. It helps achieve enlightenment. Smoke that. You know it. What up, what up? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I said, cause ain't no morning good. Alright, SS, Miss Thing, you wanna go? If you guys want a free reading, we're playing a game. Put a star or a sun in the chat. Alright, SS, you're up. Oh, sorry, I was getting excited, but I still don't understand. I need to get some books. Oh, did I already do our reading? Did I already do? Well, we got the same cards. Yeah, I did your reading. Thanks. God. We're stepping into this new beginning. New beginning on the dock. Perhaps this is the new beginning together, because before we were separate, I don't know, we've been really putting in, day out with this. She's stuck to the morals. What's right? What up, Amy? How are you? Megan? What up? I have a tarot question I'd like to ask. Ask away. Alright, SS. Oh, Amy, thanks. Back at you. Next is me, Tiff, Amy, then BBR. Okay. Me, Tiff, Amy, then BBR. There's a list. Here we go. SS. SS. Ooh, see how they're falling? Back in the darkness. And perhaps this is what we have to do. It's like we have to go back in the darkness. Maybe this is like something, I'm seeing like fire or something get on our wings, so which put us back in the darkness, almost like outside energies, but it's putting us on this voyage. As the voyager, this is the King of Cups, or perhaps bringing us to this voyage, this new love, whatever it is, bringing us into some kind of focus. Focus, man, bringing us to the doors that open. This is the Two of Wands. It's like we're focused on escaping this logical plan, how to do it step by step. The birds in the cage, burdens. Maybe we're focused on deception. The Seven of Swords leaving. It's like, whoa, we see, you know, he's trying to sneak away with that bird in the cage, but we see we're focused. Maybe this is what we're dealing with, and this is like, whoa, really? That's what it is? Open up our perhaps mind and heart to something new, to some kind of forgiveness. Maybe that's what burns the wings. We have determination in reverse. There's been some kind of lie. Somebody doing us wrong. The lack of determination. I love the Queen now, yup. Alright, Tiff. Thank you, SF. I'll get you two again. Again at the end. Alright, Tiff. Tiff. I need to shuffle these again. We're sweeping away the junk. And maybe we really are. But it's like sweeping away the rats. Definitely a big transition with the fives. Both fives on the split. Five of Swords and a Five of Wands. Alright, Tiff. There's the Five of Swords. Okay, maybe it's coming to us. Or maybe we're like no longer screaming at it where we was screaming. So we're like, ah. It's like we're surrendering to it now. With the Ace of Swords, it's like opening. It's like opening our path up to a whole new. It's another five. You got all these fives. 5, 5, 5. So yeah, somebody took something from you. With the generosity in reverse, this is some kind of karma. Weird, but somebody took something from you, perhaps physically, or I'm getting a pain in my head, or material, like a loss of material, or perhaps this was a loss of material that was an injustice, but karma will be served. It's saying, with the Ace of Swords, here's some kind of truth, and all behind that, you know, this Ace of Swords is finally breaking through whatever was frozen. It's now breaking the ice, perhaps. Yes. Intention with the Knight of Fire. The Knight of Cups. Oh, and the Ace of Swords again here, but in reverse. Alright, so for us, we start here with all these different lies or different facets or different, you know, this is uncertainty. It's almost like, oh, this and this and this. We get all these different views. And it really brings us, it breaks the cup. It breaks the cup, perhaps breaks the love. Maybe this is something like this, but it's like now our intentions are different. It's like we take this rose and our intentions set on breaking the ice on this new path with a new crown decision, perhaps. You know, this is coming in out of the cold with all these fives. This is a great big transition into something new. Amy, then BBR. Amy, then BBR. And Megan. Alright, Amy, here we go. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. There's some kind fear. Alright, Amy, let's see. What's behind the eyes, I heard. Amy. Alright, so we're finally getting to some kind of breaking point, maybe turning point, it says, with the satisfaction in reverse, and maybe we are getting some help. Perhaps the help was we was trapped or unliberated in the box. You know, this liberation in reverse judgment is in between these two. We have the lovers and the two, be here and be now. Both, well, this one's in reverse, and maybe this is telling us that this what it was, the heart that fell was the lovers. It's like the wings turned red, and maybe this is the turning point that it needed, because it was like the dog wasn't getting in the door before. We have to be here and now. Something about some kind of gratification. It's like, you know, a new intention. Where is this rose going, you know, to this turning point? We're at the end of the woods onto this new road as the Queen of Cups, right? With the transition and another queen behind there. It's almost like we're trying to hold on, but you got this love, this emotion, this queen bringing us, and this, all this support, like trying to support us out of this. Maybe trying to support us back into it. But there's been some kind of jail or something. Makes sense, she said. Okay. How do you rewind? At the end, Tiffany, they all go together. But at the end, you can rewatch it. Alright, VBR. Then Megan. I see a new fresh start. Is that a real question? Alright, BBR. All questions are real. All questions are real. So we have some kind of indulgence that we're not taking support for. Maybe it has something to do with the food we eat. Something we're basking in. It's almost like, give me some more, with the Royal Cups. And maybe this is finally taking off our rose-colored glasses and accepting some kind of, you know, give me some more, give me some more. I want some more. Alright, let's see. Here we are. I need to smoke this shit. We need to smoke these cards. Alright. Shark bait. Ooh, Grand Rising. I just said that. We knew you were coming on. What's your tarot question? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Jeannie. I ain't gotta say that. I don't know who that is. Alright. BBR. Here we go. Well, there's your card. Did I already do you? Well, I guess I gotta do you again. Because here's your cards. With the Dream Weaver? Wait, man, dream. These came on top of these, but these were here first. So we are breaking free of some kind of deception. She was in here early. You know, maybe this has something to do with Cancer, the moon, or this, like, we cannot adapt to this, well, we don't know. Maybe it is anxiety. It's like we're no longer adapting to this, what we can't see. Perhaps we have the adaptability in reverse. Maybe we're surrendering, like just going out in the night, right? Perhaps we're blocking against that or making a decision. There's some kind of restraint. Here it has something to do with that lady in red, those 3 cups. There's been a big overload that we're dropping. Maybe it's that lady in red, right? Bringing us to the 3 of Wands, where we had these shifts coming in. But then the shifts coming in is like the same look as before, bringing us back to the same spot. It's almost like the Capricorn Reading, bringing us to the 5 of Cups, where we're netting all these 5 of Cups, you know. This is taking us to the 9 of Wands in reverse. We're no longer screaming. It's almost like winding him up, surrendering to this, no longer waiting in line for that or blocking the wolf from getting into that door. Or maybe the wolf got in with the Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow and moving process. Perhaps this is a new something we're doing. Perhaps a new queen or a new way of looking at it logically. Perhaps this is a new truth that we are working on speaking about with the 6 of Pentacles and the other 5. The arrogance. It's almost like maybe we're dealing with this Queen of Swords. This is behind her. She's some kind of arrogant bitch trying to take shit. This is why we're like getting on a new horse. Perhaps making a new decision, but I'm really thinking this is the Queen here. We're really dreaming a dream. Dream with me a dream. What up? Jesus is the beast. It's her life and channel. Don't make it weird. Who's making it weird? Destroy the vape, destroy the vape. Yeah. The vape needs to be destroyed. Fuck nicotine. This is the good vape. The good vape. Aw, BBR, thank you for the super chat. I love you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, what up? Luna? Yeah. What is the current status? Alright, Megan, of this connection with the person. Alright, Megan. And then... and then... Shark bait. Yeah, that's shark bait. Inspiration in reverse with the 2 of Wands. So maybe it is. Let me shuffle these again. I have the compassion. It's like this really mean, nasty thing, but we're seeing the sweetest in it. Gentle in it. Compassion. Alright, Megan. Does Megan need to see here? No, straight from the eye. Okay. Integrity in reverse with the 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Oh, with the repression. The devil, look at that devil. He's the scariest devil out of all the devils, I said. Ain't he scary? Look at his eyes. Fucking devil. Maybe this is what you're dealing with. They got almost the same eyes. Perhaps this is what we're doing. It's like looking at both sides, you know, and I'm seeing the good and bad and everything, and this is perhaps what we're seeing. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, the turning point, and the crisis. Holy shit. Alright. Wow. So it's him behind here. It's like all for the satisfaction of this need or this addiction, this satisfaction, right? There's an offering. Perhaps this is like this is the crisis cup. It like fills up our cup with this, and it brings us back to the woods where it's like we're dropping this cup. This cup has something to do with some kind of new logic or new plan or new information, or maybe this is like some kind of spy shit. But it's like we were, or perhaps still not even accepting this king. It's like the ego of this king. Maybe he burned us too, but it's almost like we're no longer looking in those rose-colored glasses. We're looking at some kind of proof, facts. What up, Riley? Is that the devil card? Yes, this is the devil card. Isn't it crazy? It's the meanest looking devil. But look, right behind that, there's the satisfaction. It's almost like what needs to be done with the nine. It's almost like I have to do this on my own. Perhaps it is. I have to love myself or love this. It's like I have to love. Maybe you do have to find some kind of satisfaction in here. I love the devil. Weird. What up, Maurice Worth? How you been? Long time no see. Here we have dance here with the wisdom in reverse. It's the world. It's not yet over. And like new information, new messages. He is creepy. It's like the nun. Okay, thank you for joining, Riley. Maurice, you want a reading? You put a star down. Alright, Shark Beat. Maurice, let me know if you want to go next. Who wants to go? Yeah, put a star. Thank you, Red. Alright, Shark Beat. What Shark Beat need to hear? Okay, so we're waking up to something. Alright. Okay, so the wool's finally off of our eyes, and perhaps now we no longer stress about it, or we could finally sleep, right? There's something that's still tying something together, or something that we're missing or need to be looking at. Maybe this is communication with the justice in reverse. There's something off balance here, and perhaps it is with the deception in reverse. It's the wool coming off our eyes. We're finally coming into how it really is. It's almost like real internal. You know, this all in divine timing and healing, bringing us to the moon. It's almost like we're seeing through this, like in a dream or telepathically, whatever the case is. It's maybe we're jumping in this whole new mystery, and it's bringing us running, moving, going from one place to another with the department, maybe we're going to another department, but with the departure in reverse and the wisdom in reverse, it's almost like this is bringing us forward to go back, right? With the magician, maybe maybe it's going back to get one of our things. It's like it's our cup, and this is left underneath the table. It's almost like, how do we get it? Oh, well, we need to dance. Maybe there is some kind of, this is the Four of Wands, there is some kind of communion or a party coming up. It's like, here, now we're celebrating a celebration, a new commitment. Perhaps this is how we get there. It's like, oh, you want to get this? Dance. Dance, dance, dance. This is the Four of Pentacles. So how I said we're holding on to our heart glowing. Is what it is, consuming the world. Yeah. It's like holding on to a boat that's already sinking. Okay. Hopefully I answered your question. What keeps you sane? A personal choice to relax from anxiety. Those who don't like baits, keep options to yourself. Right? He is groovy. Alright. What up, Mary, Mother of God? How are you? What up, Illusion Rockhead? Which drug? All of them. It's not a drug, it's a plant. I said all of them. Say hi, Buddha. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. No. What? You gonna say hi? Will you get down? What her tail? Oh, thank you. That's Moon, everybody. Yeah, 818. Ew, stop drooling on me. It's not a drug, it's a plant. Talk about weed. A lot of drugs are plants. Will you stop? She gotta say hi, everybody. Who's next? Who's next? Maurice, you're up. Maurice, and then Mother of God. Maurice, you wanna go? I don't know if you put a star on purpose, but you did. I'm doing free readings. We're playing a game. Breaking down the walls. Breaking down the walls. What up, Lord of Yogis? How you doing? Welcome back. My lips are so chapped. Alright, who's next? Maurice, I'm doing you. Tell me no to stop me. What up, Toki Say? I'm Italian too. I'm writing to you from Italy. Oh, awesome. Hello to Italy. All the way to Italy. Love to Italy. What up, Leo VR? How do you do? Put us on if you want a free reading. We're playing a game. Alright, Maurice, here we go. Alright, integrity with the king of, I was gonna say swords, but that's the king of, that's the king of wands, but the king of swords is on the bottom of the deck. I make no mistake ever. With the sun in reverse, all behind that we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the star in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles, wow, that's weird. It's almost like a back and forth kind of energy with the Devil. Anxiety, the Moon right behind there with some kind of restraint. And this is why the integrity is needed, why the King of Wands is coming through with all this fire. Right, we're breaking this restraint. Perhaps we have to make a decision logically. This is why the King of Swords is at the bottom. These are combined. Not only are we going with our passion, with this fire, with some kind of courage, but we're doing it logically, making some kind of decision. Perhaps restraining against some kind of anxiety. With this, the Devil, it's almost like something chaining us or trapping us. And perhaps this is what we've been working on with the Queen. Maybe the Queen is the one doing the trapping. With the Star in reverse, this is really that thing that was shining in her heart, but she's almost like letting it go. And then I see it go zoom, zoom, zoom all over. And it's almost like, it's almost like these, it's like it breaks up into all these gifts. But it's like, in between the gifts with all of this fallen is rain, is sadness, or is some kind of depression, or some kind of darkness. It's like the star and the sun are both hidden. Maybe they're hidden under all these things that she's dropping. You know? This is the healing and the happiness, and maybe this is why we have to make some kind of brave action or brave decision logically as this king. Who got cards? Love you, Maurice. Perfect timing, always. What other cards did you get? What cards? Is there any possible future with that person? The read didn't seem too pleasant with the Devil card showing up. That's not always bad. What up, Scooby Dooby? How do you do? Who's up? It's not about a possible future, it's about what kind of future you'll have. Right, anything is possible. I'm good, thank you, Scooby Dooby. Love you. Been hoping my girlfriend's daughter is really happy that I'm around. Can you find out for me? We need a third. Interested? What up, Lourdes? How are you? What do you need a third of? We need to get out the gold foil tarot. We haven't gotten that out. Oh, well, we finally got the sun. Where's Lisa? Ooh, 2 majors with the Wheel of Fortune right underneath there. And this is a lucky spin. It's almost like, thank God we did what we did. Like, acting on this integrity as this King of Wands is really, I heard, putting a pep in our step. It's changing everything. It's changing the whole life. It's bringing nothing but joy, happiness, warmth. Yeah, and there's the Queen of Wands. She was in reverse. Ooh. Scooby Snacks is next. You didn't elaborate. Are the feelings mutual? Do you feel mutual feelings? What one? Who's next? Leo? Leo, be hard. Ooh, you got the Tower with the 3 of Cups right behind there, and it's like this tower had to fall to bring some kind of these 3 women together, these 3 people together, this celebration. Maybe we're celebrating the tower. It's almost like we've been crowned, or there's been some kind of new information or new awakening. Perhaps a new foundation with the Ten of Wands. You know, this is letting go of a big load. Letting go of a big load. Where's your toy? What do you got? Where's your toy? Get your toy. Get your toy. Alright, who's next? Scooby Snacks. Wow. These are kind of on their way up. On the way up. Perhaps all the way up when we get here as the King of Cups, and this is really secure of your emotions. It's almost like this King of Cups, he's the one on that tower, and anything can happen, and he's riding on that. Riding on these emotions. Hot in the sun. Hot in the sun. This has something to do with the inner child. Perhaps giving the inner child a break or something. It's like going back to relabel all of these. It's like maybe from the time we were 8. Yeah, it's almost like dropping the fish that was in that cup, bringing us to a whole new level. Keep hearing that. Did we miss anybody's reading? I love you too, thank you. Who's missing that I read? I can't. Oh, Scooby. Thank you. Scooby-Doo, let's see. Trust. I don't know what it said. It said something about Allie. I always say use your intuition when deciphering the messages. And God gives me them. For the highest good of all. Scooby-Dooby. Where are you? 6-6. The Lovers in reverse. Oh, the Moon in reverse. So this is becoming known. Becoming known, and maybe it is now. It's like the veil is thinning, where wherever or whatever was confusing or was, I heard limited, is now unlimited or being shown. Maybe it is, we're getting like spoken to the dead, I don't know. But it's as if the truth is now exposed, whatever the case may be with the world in reverse. It's almost like some kind of truth that brings us back. Maybe, you know, this has something to do with the Six of Cups. Maybe this is a soulmate or some kind of connection or memories, right? And it's almost like this Six of Swords with the Three of Cups behind that. It's almost like, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing those Three of Cups that have them three and they're putting it together, or here they're taking it apart. It's like, oh, this piece this way, this piece that way. And it's like, we're being taken away from here. Driven away from all this chaos that this bitch calls whatever this is, and being brought into the smooth. Perhaps into the Six of Cups, where it's something that soothes our soul. With this Lovers in reverse, this is some kind of, perhaps a separation. Maybe it has something to do with this Queen in red, the lady in red. There's an imbalance. Maybe that's the splitting up of the coins, but it's cups. I think I might make a video on how to interpret tarot readings, or maybe a Google Doc. You're welcome. What up, Jennifer Hunter? Read my lips. I did your Scooby. Thank you. And I'm going to do what I want, whether it's bad or good. But hopefully I'm going to stop soon. That might be a good idea, SS. I think if you don't get it, you ain't gonna get it. You could watch your video 50 million times on how to interpret it, but if you don't get it, you ain't gonna fucking get it. It's because you don't want to get it. Or maybe there's a language barrier. You know, people all over the world. Alright. Vámonos. That's what I was thinking, but I want it to be nice. Yep. I say if they don't get it, then they ain't ever gonna get it. I was thinking the people who need it won't watch it. Just like, I don't know. If you pray that whoever does need to get it, one person gets it, and maybe they'll get it. Alright, SS, are you ready? And then I'll do another collective after you. I'm going to do SS and then I'll do a collective. SS, well, these are your cards. And the Emperor, he was on the split. Alright, so maybe we are coming into some kind of new initiation. I'm hearing ritual. A new initiation ritual having to do with the Empress in reverse. Ooh, maybe this is... I'm hearing holding in the secret. But it's letting it out. It's almost like telling all the secret. She's in reverse. But all these perhaps are the secret. What's in the deep subconscious? Starting off with the Two of Wands. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, the 10 Pentacles. Ooh, the Chariot. Ooh, the 5. Okay, so it starts with this Emperor, really. Maybe it is receiving news about this complication, or sorry, I'm probably really low, or about this fight, whatever this was. But it's almost like you had to put all the wands in the right place. Maybe this is why this Emperor is here. He's setting them in motion or putting them in order or something, right, with this Chariot. Perhaps this is all subconscious, you know, getting the reins in motion, you know, a forward movement to what's never ending, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, to the walls that ain't going to be blown down this time with the Knight of Wands. And maybe we are making some kind of action or being addressed by this Knight. You know, this is, he's got a hot whip, he dresses nice, perhaps really nice shoes. Maybe he takes us to the Two of Wands, where it's like, oh, well, the ball's in your court. Maybe the ball's in his court. Maybe this is your thing saying you need to take some kind of action. The ball's in your court. Take some kind of action on the forward. The future Pentacles, right? This has something to do with the subconscious. You know, the responsibility over this. Maybe this is like subconsciously moving up. It's like we're out of that box, moving up to another level, or maybe we're at a crossroads. This is why maybe the Hierophant, but the Emperor's here. Stick to these rules, or to this law, or to do this, right? What up, Pickles? Long time no see. How you been? Brad, you're funny. Alright, I'm gonna do the collective. Oh, and there's the Empress. Talking about a balance of divine and masculine. Divine masculine and feminine. That's what it is. You know, the Emperor, he's actually doing it to create this initiation. Taking charge. You know, he's the father. The Empress, that's the mother. She's actually bringing it all in, accepting it, receiving it. She's giving it too. Oh, I like them words. I don't know what I said, but yeah. Thank God. Alright, collective. This is for the collective. Somebody's walking out. Eight of Cups. Maybe that's the decision that needs to be made. Alright, let's go. For the collective. For the collective. Alright, well, it comes sideways. It comes sideways. Perhaps we're on the way up. On the way up. On the way up. Both tens. They came out sideways. One's reversed, one's upright. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely needing some kind of strength. If we're going through some kind of healing with this, it's almost like from lineage, from times before, from years before. Maybe it does have something to do with this. The walls come knocking. Or maybe it's healing in these walls that are creating the cups to come down, or the lack of vision. Now if it goes this way, there's happiness, but there's only happiness when these walls come down. But then it's like we can't sleep. This is why the beast needs to be caressed. With the Ace of Swords in reverse underneath, like there's something hidden. The truth is hidden. This is why the king needs to come up with a new decision. Maybe we're slicing some kind of lie or some kind of misinformation. You know, sticking to what's logic. Maybe this king is what's plaguing us in this. You know, it's all logic, so we're bound by the words or the thoughts. And blinded by them. Blinded by them. What up? He's coming sideways. Yo, I'm traumatized in love and I need to let go and create my own rules in love that are fair, yes. Exactly, when happy, when the walls come down. Walking by faith, you know it. Alright, Moon gotta go. Yeah, the world. And there is, it's like breaking free from the devil, coming into a whole new vision. Maybe we're breaking free from the few devil. You know, coming into a new commitment. You know, where it's like no lies. And I see all trust. Alright, love you guys. Thank you. Thanks, Rad. Love you, Pink Pants. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, SS. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Have a good day. Alright, Muna.